The next question, do you support equal rights for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transsexual individuals and couples? We'll start with Keith Christensen.
Thank you, wonderful question. The answer is yes. Now with some comment. And I hope the entire community will focus on this issue even more as we go forward. I thank those in the community that have heightened our awareness about these issues. Think back in time. It wasn't all that long ago that Rosa Parks refused to take a seat in the back of the bus. What a great example Rosa Parks set for the rest of us. Now, we've come a long way since those days of discrimination with respect to race. I would submit that we haven't come as far as we need to come on that issue. This issue is no different. This is the same kind of an issue. We are all human beings. We all have, I believe, equal right to be happy, that our hopes, dreams, and aspirations are fulfilled. And to say otherwise, I think would be wrong. There is a place in this community, this wonderfully diverse community of Salt Lake City, for everyone. My answer is clear. I support. Thank you.
Jenny Wilson.
I care very much about expanding the rights of gay and lesbian members in our community. I heard a story recently that saddened me and alarmed me. There was a tourist who came to Salt Lake City within the last few months who was planning on staying for an extended period of time and had a housing arrangement. When they got here, they were turned away from that housing arrangement. It was a private home because of their sexual preference. This is wrong. It sends a terrible signal to people outside the state of Utah. It is terrible at so many levels, not just, of course, when it comes to wanting to promote Utah with a very upward, happy, positive, outdoor-loving, message. This is a wrong thing from the human component. And I will do everything I can as mayor to prevent discrimination, to add to the dialogue that will prevent discrimination while in the Salt Lake County Council. Just after the vote was taken to pass the constitutional amendment to ban gay marriage, I initiated health care benefit coverage for the gay and lesbian employees at Salt Lake County. We were one vote shy. It was a party line vote. I couldn't, at that stage, get somebody to come along from the other side of the aisle. I've been working to make it happen. I believe we'll pass it at Salt Lake County shortly. But I believed, as a newly elected official, that this was something I could do something about. I don't like reactive government. I think government should be proactive. This is something I felt I could do, and I moved the dialogue forward, and will continue to fight to extend benefits, to avoid the workarounds that people feel and face in this community who are members of the LGBT community.
Ralph Becker.
A central tenet of our society as a democracy from its founding was the concept of liberty and equal justice for all. And it is built into our Pledge of Allegiance. The LGBT community should receive full, equal treatment. We should not condone anything less in all facets of our society. Within Salt Lake City, Mayor Anderson has actually just been a remarkable leader in promoting the rights and opportunities and equal treatment for the LGBT community. I've laid out at my website, ralphbecker.com, a human rights initiative that outlines what I think the next steps are. It includes extending benefits for domestic partners. It includes establishing a domestic partnership registry. It includes a true hate crimes ordinance for Salt Lake City. It includes a whole variety of next steps that are within the realm of Utah law, which unfortunately is very restricted, for us to move Salt Lake City forward as the truly progressive community that we are, and we can serve as a model for the rest of the state.
J.P. Hughes.
I agree. The GLBT community has been very kind to all of us. It's an honor just to sit at this table and listen to these thoughtful and reasoned answers. There's no reason to treat anybody different than anybody else because of sexual persuasion, ethnicity, or diversity of religion. There is absolutely no excuse for it in a community like ours. The patients that I have all been treated the same. Some of them are my best friends. They've helped me on this campaign. They've helped me in my entire life. And we appreciate the kindness and sensitivity that the GLBT community has, because sometimes we forget that in our own lives, and they set a standard, I think, for being much more sensitive in many areas where it really pays off. In this administration, if I were chosen to be the mayor, I would respect them and any other diverse or minority group, and I like the idea of extending their medical benefits and their legal benefits as far as that can be made possible.
Finally, John Renteria.
No question that we really still have a long ways to go in terms of extending them the same things that we or some of us take for granted. And having been a part of an effort during the civil rights and post-civil rights movement, when it came to fighting for civil rights, affirmative action, equal opportunity, this group still has a way to go. Let's face it, especially in a state that we live in. But there's also no question that they're fully entitled to protection of their civil rights, property rights, services as far as government services, and the same treatment and benefit that we all take for granted, and we still need to work on that and have a ways to go again, like I'm saying.